Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. So for today's reading, we have a reading for Capricorn. We're going to take a look at your love life and see what's happening. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we're going to go ahead and start with the reading. Okay, Capricorn, we're going to start with the deck that was over here on the left-hand side. This was a card that I pulled before the reading began because I wanted to know like what the overall theme was, what Spirit wanted you to really know about your love life, okay? All right, so it's the Magician, okay? Aries energy. This is a card that several different, like maybe 2 or 3 other signs got, okay? And it's talking about you being a resourceful creator. Spirit is saying you're a master manifester and you can manifest whatever it is that you want, okay? Including your love life and your, choice of partner, whoever it is that you're wanting to be with, okay? But it's going to require inspired action. It's going to require concentration. It's going to require you to focus on what it is that you're wanting, okay? Under this, we've got the Hangman. So this is talking about a new perspective. So the Hangman is Pisces energy. It talks about someone, usually the picture in the Rider-Waite tarot is a man that hangs himself upside down, and he's doing it on purpose so that he can be enlightened. That's why, if you remember what that card looks like, there's a yellow halo around the person's head when they're hung upside down, and it's because they're enlightened by looking at something from a new perspective. So this is about letting go of things that no longer serve you, okay? Having an awakening so that you can clear the path to manifest what it is that you both deserve and desire, okay? Then we've got the Champion of Wands. This is like the Knight of Wands. This is talking about being swept off your feet. And I feel like that's what you're wanting, is someone to come in, okay, and be unlike anybody else you've been in a relationship with. Someone who's going to be charming, energetic, confident, passionate, flirt with you a little bit and, give you what it is that you wanted. Because I feel like in the past, what you've been getting is, this is what, the Five of Swords reversed. I feel like what you've been getting is the flowers in the hand, but the knife behind the back. Okay. And now you're trying to shift the energy so that you can have, change things up, switch things up, and have something new in the mix. For some of you, there may have even been third party, because I see the card behind that, was talking about third party. So Spirit is telling you you can have what it is that you want, but you have to get in alignment, okay, in order to have it. So I'm gonna stop here and we're gonna move on to the next deck of tarot. Okay, one moment, please. Okay, here we go. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus regarding love. Okay. May I have one card for Capricorn, please? All right. Okay, one card for that person. All right. And one card for the energy between them. All right. Okay, Capricorn. All right. Okay, you got the same card that Sagittarius got for the overall energy, the Two of Swords. So I'm going to tell you, like I told them, this is about, let me move this up a little bit, sorry. This is about you making a decision, okay? For some of you, you have to decide if you want to go back to the past and deal with someone, deal with a person that you dealt with in the past, or if you want to move forward and move on to something new. For a lot of you, you may have your head, stuck in the sand and not, want to see certain things, or be refusing to see certain things, because there's the moon here, which talks about things being hidden. And, this card represents you, I feel like. So this is talking about being blindfolded and kind of resistant to change, not sure what the future is going to hold. So you may not want to take off the blindfold and see what's hidden, because, you know, maybe for some of you, if you actually see what's going on, you may not want to go, you may not want to move forward. It's, you know, or you may not want to go back, depending upon your situation. When I shuffled these messages of love cards, there was a card that fell that said, warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. And I feel like for some of you, the reason why this card turned while I was shuffling it is Spirit is talking about this card, giving you a further information about it and letting you know that don't choose to be blindfolded and choose to not see what's really happening right in front of your face is what I feel like Spirit wants you to know. Okay. Under this, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like Spirit is saying that the wheel is turning in your favor. It's upright. You know, this is a soulmate card, that you have a chance to be with a soulmate if that's what you're wanting. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, and have a good relationship. But it's going to require you to take off this blindfold, because you got to see what happened in the past. You need to understand the things that happened so that you don't repeat them again in the future. All right. So you're headed towards a reunion. I feel like a coming together, a celebration. So whether it is from someone, you know, a future person or a past person, I have to talk about both, because for some of you, you're wanting to go back, and for others of you, you're wanting to move forward. Okay. But with this Five of Cups here, in order for you to move forward and to have this celebration, okay, this coming together with, whether, you know, with the person, whether it's new or old, you got to let go of these Three Cups here that have turned over. For some of you, this could represent, you know, 3 different relationships that didn't work out. For others of you, this could represent a third party situation you were in that you may not have known anything about. That could be why the blindfold is here, because sometimes we just don't want to see. Sometimes when we're in love with somebody and we have these strong feelings for someone, and we feel like the relationship is meeting the majority of our needs, or, you know, enough for us to tolerate it, we don't want to look at stuff. Because trust me, I've been in this situation too, where there was things going on, red flags that I tried to dismiss. So when I'm talking to you from a place of having been there. It's not a thing where I look down on you in any way, or I'm shaking my head at you or anything like that. I've been through a lot of these things we talk about. I've been through them as well. And I know that it can be hard to move on, but Spirit is telling you here, you have the Two of Cups right here behind you, but all you got to do is turn around to see it. Okay. But it's also going to require you to look at some things that have happened in the past, because you don't want to keep repeating the same things over and over again. Because if you don't make the changes and sit in the proper energy, you're going to keep repeating the same things over and over again. And this is what my goal is here on the channel, is to help you get out of that loop, to get off that hamster wheel and be able to move yourself forward, whether you're moving on with someone that you had a previous relationship with, or you're moving on with someone new. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your card, we've got the Nine of Swords. So you're worried. Okay. This can talk about crying, nightmares, sleepless nights. You may be staying up all night. Okay. Worrying about your relationship or the state of affairs. It could be a situation where there was someone you were in a relationship with. Because like I said, for some of you, it was third parties, or it was, several different relationships that didn't work out. You may be wondering if you're ever going to get it right, if you're ever going to be able to have the relationship that you want. And Spirit is telling you, yes, that you do have luck on your side, but you have to see it. Okay. You can't keep your back turned to it and worry about it all night and stay up all night and cry and be upset and, and not see these 2 cards here, because Spirit can hold out all kinds of stuff to you, but it's up to you to decide to turn around and see it. Okay. Or to move forward and take it. Okay. Let's clarify. Nine of Swords, please. All right. Okay. So we've got digging, spying on the masculine through social media. Doesn't matter. You know, there's no gender in tarot with me. Just because it says masculine, it could be men digging and spying on the feminine. Okay. So with this digging, you may be in some form of obsession mode. Some of you take it as it resonates. Okay. You may just be feeling really insecure about the relationships you were in or the current relationship you're in, if that's what you're in. And you may be digging and trying to figure out like what is happening with the other person. But what Spirit wants you to do is learn how to place the focus on you. Okay. Because you are what you're seeing outside is a reflection of you. Okay. And it's not conscious. A lot of times it's subconscious. Because like I said, we have a lot of garbage sometimes in our subconscious mind based on things that we picked up, you know, experiences that we've had, so on and so forth that spew out on us at the most improper times, because believe it or not, your subconscious mind is trying to protect you. And if you've been through situations, a lot of situations that are very similar, and you've gotten hurt and so on and so forth, your subconscious mind is going to do whatever it can. It's going to, you know, batten down the hatches and do whatever it can to try to keep you from continuously getting hurt. So that is why Spirit is saying, you know, we got to work on that. Because if you're wanting to have an amazing relationship with someone, and like I said, Spirit is saying you can have it because you're a master manifester, we got to get rid of some of that stuff that's in the subconscious mind that's not, you know, serving you, that's no longer serving you. Okay. All right. So like the digging, that's only going to make you upset. If you're not in a relationship with this person, or even if you are in a relationship with this person and you're digging through their social media, remember what they always say. What's that saying? If you looking for something, you keep digging and you keep looking, you're going to eventually find it. So that's why Spirit is saying, take the focus off this other person and focus on meeting your needs. Whatever it is that this person is not doing to meet your needs, you start to do that. You start to meet your needs. You start to build a strong foundation so that when you do get into your next relationship, or if you decide to continue a relationship with this person, you know, with this person from the past, that you know what it is you deserve, what it is you desire, and you know how to operate in the relationship, and you know when there's red flags, and you have discernment, and you know what you need to do. Okay? Because I know relationships are messy. I know it's not all black and white. Sometimes there's shades of gray. There's a lot of stuff going on. I get it. But this is about you learning how to navigate through these things in the most effective way possible. Okay? All right. So when it comes to your person, it's upside down. We got the King of Wands, because I'm not doing reversals in this reading. Okay? So we've got the King of Wands. So this is a fire sign, or someone with a lot of fire in their chart: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is talking about someone who is very passionate. It can talk about them trying to get themselves together. So for some of you, if you were dealing with someone from the past, this person is trying to get their life in order with the King of Wands. We don't know how long it's going to take them to do that. And so that's why, if you're wanting to move on, what is for you, it will not pass you by, Capricorn. So if you feel like you need to take a break from the person from the past and just move on and live your life solo for a little while, or date other people, there's nothing wrong with that. If you feel like you need to do that, okay? Because if you and this person are meant to be together, nothing you do or nothing they do is going to keep that from happening, okay? All right, let's clarify. All right, so we've got passion. Yeah, there's a lot of passion between you and this person. I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm just laughing at this card, because it's just funny that I said, you know, King of Wands, passionate, very passionate, and then all of a sudden the card came up. So this may be a situation where it's hard for you, man or woman, to be away from this person because there's a lot of passion between the both of you. Like I said, for some of you, this is a twin flame connection. We know this, okay? But This is also about you getting a hold of yourself, learning how to, treat yourself with dignity, know what it is that you deserve, the treatment you deserve and the treatment that you don't deserve, and to, react accordingly. Okay. All right. So the energy between the both of you is the sun. Okay. This is Leo energy. I feel like you both you don't have any nefarious, motives when it comes to this connection. Everything you're both wanting, anything hidden to come out in the sun. You're wanting it to be, out in the light, and for things to be uncovered and to have an amazing connection with each other, because the sun, this is the strongest card in the deck. This is the energy between the both of you. You both want the same thing, but it's up to you whether or not you want to continue to pursue this with this person at this time, or whether you want to move on to someone else. For some of you, others of you, this is talking about the new person, and that you and the new person are in alignment. And you'll know that once you meet the person, once they come in, okay? Whether or not the two of you are on the same page or not. Let's clarify. All right. Ooh, you got two cards that fell. So we've got courage. Find the courage to take action and make that bold move. So the bold move is whatever this is, okay? Because like I said, it could be you choosing between two different loves, the old and the new. It could be you walking away from things that no longer serve you, and for you to stop worrying about certain things, for you to just let it go for a little while. It could be just you stepping away from this person, if it's someone that you've dealt with in the past, and allowing them to do their healing while you work on yourself. It could be a myriad of things. Like I said, whatever this decision is here, I feel like you know what it is, okay? All right. And then we've got roadblocks. It says blocks have to be removed for this to move forward. I feel like this is talking about those of you who were in a connection with someone from the past, okay? That's putting you in this Nine of Swords energy, okay? I feel like some of you feel stuck. You feel like you don't know what to do. You're digging, you're making yourself crazy, and then you're staying up all night ruminating over what has happened in this situation. Okay, you got a lot of passion for this person. I feel like they have a lot of passion for you. I'm not talking about the new person. I'm talking about the old person. For those of you where this is talking about a new person, you are going to have a connection with someone that's going to be very passionate. Okay, this could be a soulmate situation. It could also be a situation where the two of you come together and have a really great relationship with each other, okay? But you still got to get over whatever this is here with the Nine of Swords. You're going to have to clean up some of the residue of the things that have happened to you in the past, because if you come into this connection with a new person and you're in this energy, everything's going to go the way it went with the old relationship. And I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to warn you about with the red flags, okay? Is that you got to take a look at what has happened in your love life in the past, so that you know how to navigate this situation better, okay? All right, so we're going to get a message of love from Spirit, and then we're going to get a message from your person. Okay, that flew out fast. Okay, so we've got true love. It says this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. This could be the old person for some of you, and for some of you, this could be that new person that's coming in with the King of Wands. Because this person with the King of Wands, this is normally somebody who's very protective. They're very fun to be around because they're passionate. They're very charming. They are a flirt, so on and so forth. They're a really, really good person. But one thing you have to realize about the King of Wands is that you can't hold on too tightly. That's why I'm saying whatever this is here, you got to work on it, because the digging and that type of stuff, that's kind of like, that's an example of holding on too tightly and, trying to control the situation, because maybe at times you may feel out of control. And like I said, we all been in this crazy energy, we all been in it at some point. But part of learning how to love yourself and sit in that Nine of Pentacles energy and that Empress energy or Emperor energy, if you're a guy, doesn't matter. Part of that Learning how to do that is so that you can come from a place of power and deal with situations like this where you're not holding on too tightly, where you're able to give people their space and let them do, what it is that they need to do, within reason. I'm not saying go out and have a string of other people, but I'm saying, when you have your time apart with your person, you're not sitting in this energy and going and digging through things and looking for things. Okay. All right. So let's get a message from your person, whether this the old or the new person, and then I'll let you go. Okay. This is for Capricorn spirit. All right. Yeah. See? And it flipped over on this side. It says, I have maturing to do. So, like I said, for some of you, if you're wanting to be with the old person, they got some things that they got to learn. Okay. They may be sitting in king energy, but nobody's 100%. All right. With anything. So there may be some things that they've got to clean up before they can come back to you, because as Spirit is saying, there's some roadblocks that have to be removed for this to move forward. I feel like this courage card is for you. Okay. Find the courage to take action and make that bold move. All right. And I feel like Spirit is talking about for you to step out of this energy and focus on self. And then this roadblocks card, blocks have to be removed for this to move forward. And I feel like one of those roadblocks is the maturing that your person has to do. Okay. All right. But this connection is true love. For some of you, it's like I said, it's old. For some of you, it's new. But this is a true love connection. It has the potential to be great, but you both have your own things you have to work out on your respective sides. Okay. All right. I wish you the best of luck, Capricorn. I hope this helped. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful week. And I'll talk to you soon.